6:03, and from inflation to that feeling of freedom that comes with having more than one source of income, side hustles seem more popular now than ever. More and more Americans lining up extra work, even second careers. Well, our Griffin Wright joins us now to talk about some of the more common side hustles out there for Iowans right now. Good morning, Griffin.
Good morning. So like you said, times are tough right now, so many people are looking to find another job, whether it's moonlighting as a delivery driver or waiting tables at a restaurant. Now more than ever, people are looking for additional income, and there's a lot of options out there. Let's take a look at some of the most popular ones where you can get started fast. Now, this one shouldn't be too much of a surprise. The pandemic really showed how popular food and grocery deliveries are, and apps like Grubhub and DoorDash let delivery drivers set their own hours. There's also big companies like Amazon, which have flexible hours for delivery drivers, and they pay pretty well, around $17 an hour. Driving for a ride-sharing app like Uber or Lyft is another popular option that a lot of people are trying. All you need is a car and driver's license and your phone, and you're ready to start giving people rides. This one is also really popular because people can choose their own hours, which means, you can work as much as you're looking to get paid and things like that. So here are some other popular side jobs that people are looking to earn more cash with. Restaurants are still in need of more staff like waiters and waitresses. For Des Moines, wait staff earns around an average of $17 an hour. There's also lots of websites online where you can earn money by listening to videos and transcribing them, or proofreading documents, which you can start up after a quick online training course. Apps like Wag let you walk people's dogs for extra cash as well. And one job that has more flexible hours now than in the past is warehouse work, like loading and unloading things. And in Des Moines, warehouse workers can expect to earn around $20 an hour on average. I spoke with temp agencies and staffing agencies who have all seen an uptick in people looking for extra work, some people even looking for another full-time job.
We hope that people don't have to work 2 full-time jobs for a long time. That's obviously not ideal for anyone. When it comes to a second full-time job or even part-time, we do see a lot of people looking for driving roles because there's typically flexible hours there they can pick up as they go. I know we've seen a lot of applicants who have come to us recently looking for full-time, but have been doing a lot of food delivery hours where they say, okay, here's what my new full-time job is going to be through Randstad, and so I'm going to do my DoorDash or my food delivery.
Really, there are a lot of different options available for people to earn a bit more on the side or even hold a full-time job. I know a lot of friends who have tried out delivering for apps like DoorDash and Grubhub because of how easy it was for them to get it started.
I was just kind of going to get to that. Let's say I wanted to start a side hustle right now. What's the easiest place to start?
Yeah, one of the fastest ones, assuming you have your car, is either Uber and Lyft or DoorDash and Grubhub. Those ones you can get started, with at least delivering food pretty much the same day, and then with giving people rides, you can do that in really a couple days. You're ready to go and be out there earning some money on the side.
It doesn't take a whole lot of training, and I see people just kind of doing them here and there, kind of whenever they want, right? I mean, you can just do it for a couple hours.
Well, and that's the big appeal with a lot of those jobs, is that you kind of make your own hours. So I run out during the lunch rush, during my lunch break, and then I can deliver a few orders there, or maybe after work on my way home, something like that. So that's, I think, one of those things that makes those jobs really appealing for people.
These app-based side hustles are certainly popular with the younger generations, as they can just pick up their phone right there and go get some extra work. That makes sense. Thanks, Griffin.